I'm Junior. This is Mastbaum Panther's Hot Ones. Today, we are with my good friend,
Tomás, Hanna.
This is the show where we eat some spicy wings and ask some even spicier questions. Ready to get started?
I'm ready to go.
I think we should start off with a question.
Let's go.
You've been in Philadelphia long?
Long time.
What are some of the best places you ever visited, like landmarks?
Landmarks. So I love everything down in Fairmount Park. I love Kelly Drive, where you can walk and you can just see the river, Rocky statues at the end, the steps. Here, if you're Philadelphian, right, you got to do the Rocky piece. You got to do the whole thing and the steps, right? So that's important.
Like, what was your favorite food when you were growing up?
So as you can see, I haven't missed many meals. And I would say to you, growing up, my mother made a Brazilian dish called melio, and it was like a cross between like cream corn and cornbread. It was just like this really, she would make it not much, right? But when I went to Puerto Rico, I would go to Puerto Rico every summer. My grandmother could crush making bistec cebollado con arroz blanco y habichuelas rojas. So I love it.
I think it's time for our first wing.
You think so? You ready?
Well,
are you ready? I'm talking a lot of smack, aren't I?
Well, our first wing is covered in Italian Fideli hot sauce, right from Italy.
Oh, it's got fire in it, man. It says fire. That's the first one, fire? Yep, nice job. Nice job by you.
You ready?
Very good. You ready? Let's go.
Cuidado.
Dale tu primero, pay. Let's see. You ate the whole wing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Hope you can take it.
That is nice. It's soft. Literally.
Yes. So your job has you visiting a lot of schools in Philadelphia, right?
It does.
What's some of the most common things you've seen while there?
So what I'll tell you that I've seen is oh, don't touch your eyes is what I've been told. Students that have passion, right? Passionate young people. Like those who are watching this don't see the young people behind the scenes. Can y'all make it? Let's hear you all in the back. Can you do that? Yeah. These young people are passionate. Your team is passionate. I met Mr. Gallagher, who's one of your leaders in custodial staff. 38 years here, loves the school. So when I go into schools and see people who love this school, love this district, love you, love each other, I mean, I can't ask for anything more, as a leader. The other thing I've learned is that y'all are hungry, right? Forget the wings, but you're hungry, right? You're hungry for people who want to help get you to where you want to go. And if you're not sure where you want to go, try to help you get there. So that's a real important piece, piece in a school. And the other piece I'd share with you is like, last year I spent a lot of time speaking with students who wanted to have voice and agency. What that means is they wanted their opinions to be known. So I had many students who had challenges with the school selection process, with safety, right, with funding of our schools. And I'm gonna tell you, one thing I've learned about Philadelphia students, they have not found a cause they won't protest for, right? And so this year I've had an opportunity to meet a lot of young students. Oh man, did you hear that? That's the sauce, man. A lot of students who just have some ideas around this work, and I love engaging so that at the district level, we can have your voices in the things we do. So that's what I see when I go to schools. And my hope is that you all keep bringing it and keep us honest so that we are making sure we meet your needs at central office.
I can really respect that. I think the students these days need someone they can look up to, someone they know cares about them. I really respect that. Now, offbeat, but it is the funniest thing that has happened to you while you were in the school.
So thought about that, and I'll share with you that there are first too many to mention. One actually happened to me on Frankfurt Avenue, right outside, I guess Frankfurt's over here, right? Right outside here. When I was principal at Willard, which is up the street from here, I remember dressing up as Santa Claus right before the end of the holidays, and I was walking with my assistant principal from our annex. So we had, two buildings, and I went from on Frankfurt Avenue from the one building to the other. And if I told you the number of times people were honking the horns, and yo, Santa, what are you bringing me for Christmas? I'm like, wow, that was amazing. So technically it wasn't in a school, but that was a funny thing where the folks in the street, like, were just, it was a happy moment. So that was pretty funny from where I sit.
I think it's time for our next wing.
You want to go? All right, what's this one?
This one is our mule sauce. This one is from Italy. Hot sauce that kicks ass.
I love it. Sticker meal. Look at that.
This one's going to be hotter than the last one. You ready?
Let's go.
Dios mío.
Vamos para arriba. Para adelante. Here it is. All right, let's see. Go ahead. I'm ready. Go. Go.
Yo.
What's that called? Wing drop?
You sold it yet?
How you doing, Junior? You okay? Julia. I'm feeling up here.
Really? I'm just getting started.
Look at this little dampness up here. Okay. You're just getting started?
That's right.
Okay. I heard you did this. What was that about?
I have another question.
Yes, sir.
What's the most important lesson that you learned from students?
Well, first lesson I've learned is to, in this role, go where students are, to see their work, right? Because you have voice, and you have voice not only, you know, outside, but you have voice in your classroom. So right now, Junior, you have voice here. And so I'm honored to be here with you and with your classmates who are putting this on. You give joy to the school district when we go and we watch these things. So just, you need to know that, right? It's hard work, but this to me is joyful. And this is something I really, really enjoy, because I know you have a desire to succeed, right? So this is what I learned from young people. You all have a desire to succeed, even if there's failure involved.
Take it away. I think I was about to eat a wing and ask a question.
Well, eat another wing, huh?
Ready?
Vamos para allá.
So this one is Gotcha Siracha. This one was made right here at Mastbaum by our very own culinary students.
Very well done. Yes.
Yeah. This is one I can't wait to try.
Can't wait to try this one, huh?
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do the wing toast. You ever done a wing toast?
First
time. Wing toast, baby. All right, well. Gotcha Siracha. This is nice.
That's pretty good.
Uh-huh. Hey. It's smooth for the moment. All right?
I had a question.
Go ahead.
What is some advice you would give to your 16-year-old self?
It's funny because I'm going to, very similar to how you asked the question, to my 16-year-old self, I would give the advice, ask the question. If you have a doubt about anything, ask the question, because when you ask questions, you get clarity around what it is the answer is or should be. Maybe you were thinking about something differently, so you want clarity. And then that gives you a sense as a young person to do what it is that you need to do. So ask the question, which is another way for saying have voice and make your opinion be heard. So don't just, you know, okay, someone will tell me, go get it. So ask the question always.
What is the most challenging obstacle you personally had to overcome?
So it's one where I'll be a little vulnerable here. Perfection. I have always tried to be perfect. And what I've learned is that there is no such thing as perfection, right? And so there's a phrase that a colleague of mine about 10, 15 years ago shared with me that I keep near and dear to me. And and I say to myself, don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good.
We're going to be moving on.
Yes.
Because Habanero Hall Sweep hot sauce, also made in Mastbaum, once again, by our culinary shop. Thank you, culinary. Ready?
Ready? Let's go. Yeah. See, at least you have hair to be able to absorb the sweat, right? I don't, right?
What do you think?
I think I'm trying to take it really easy. It's nice. It's got a lighter taste, right?
If you could travel to any era, like in the past, where would you go or why?
I'm a big fan of Hamilton, right? So, well, you know Hamilton, the author and writer is Lin-Manuel Rivera, a Boricua, Puerto Rican. And so prior to the Hamilton musical, I probably wouldn't have said Philadelphia back in 1776. But he made it cool through that musical to sort of think about that. And this thing is hot, dude. This is hot.
I am also a fan of Alexander Hamilton.
Are you?
The musical?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's make this one intense. This is the Red Ghost hot sauce made with ghost pepper.
Ghost pepper.
Yeah. I know you heard of that one.
You ready?
No.
You're not ready? Uh-oh. Sorry. What would I bring with you? I guess I'd probably have to take... Wow. I don't know. 2 years in the desert? What would you take?
Me?
Sunscreen?
I think I would take a water filter and a machete.
Water filter and a machete.
I have one more question before we take on this
I
last
cannot feel my tongue. Go ahead.
Out of all the students you taught, is there anyone that stuck out to you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's one. There are many, but there's one who comes to mind. When I started my principalship at Shepherd, she was in 4th grade. You okay, man?
I'm amazing.
Yeah? Yeah. And her name is Marcielle. She was a 4th grader. And I also had her as a student when she was in Kensington High School. She went to Dickinson on a 4-year scholarship. And she's now working at CHOP at the University of Pennsylvania. And she leads all of the professional development for the emergency doctors. So she's a young person who I love, who's like a daughter to me, and who, made it happen. Got you together? We ready?
Yeah.
You can, look, here, would you like any of this? There's milk. No? No?
I don't think I'm thirsty.
You're not thirsty?
Are you?
Okay. Just in case you need it. What's this?
This is the Reaper, the hottest hot sauce we have. Our own principal, Mr. Lon, couldn't feel the bottom of his jaw for something that was less hotter than this.
Ante. Go ahead. Food. I know, this has like a vinegary taste on it.
It does.
Very good.
Really.
You know what I got to do, right? Dude, you are awesome.
Thank you.
Here, you've made this a trip. You've made this fun. I can't wait to be back.
What?
We're going to go see the nurse together, right?
Yes, we are.
Appreciate you, man.